Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome. Come on in. Hello, Sab, Daxel, Harez, Ventru, Prinny. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody living on this fine Sunday? Hope everybody's having fun. Hope everybody's excited for some Final Fantasy V randomizer. Because it's randomizer Sunday. Cold. Yeah, It's pretty cold where I am, so I completely understand. Hello, Patrick. Finishing up my water, because I don't hydrate enough, so I should. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome. I guess we will dive right in, and I will explain as I go. Which does require me to fix all the settings. And then... Can I just do that? Here we are! Final Fantasy V Career Day. A randomizer. Oh, so much more than jobs are randomized in this here randomizer. It's called... I don't know why it's called Career Day. You'd have to ask the people who made the randomizer. Also, the music doesn't play until I press a button. Ah, there we go. Okay. Like, it's so silent on the title screen, and I do not know why. Hello, cat. Well, welcome my cat to the stream. First off, how is the audio sounding while this plays? Yeah, the music in FF5 is great. This is the same volume settings, I think, as were set up for FF12, so I'm hoping it should be fine. We've got seems good and a bit low and nostalgic. Okay. So seems a little quiet. I think this is probably about as loud as it gets. So I'll up the volume by a couple decibels. Cat cam. So the problem with a cat cam is the only place that my cat reliably sits is my lap. She sits in a lot of places, but the only one that is reliable is literally my lap. And I feel like, I don't know the exact rules on YouTube, but I feel like they would not be happy for me to have a webcam just aimed directly at my lap. Yeah. Yeah. Crotch cam is probably not appropriate for stream. And also logistically setting that up would also be difficult because of my streaming setup. Anyway, so we're gonna get in. So first, we have to name our character. Actually, I have to click on the game so I have control of the game. And then we have to name our main character. Let's just fix that to Bart's. Well, what's really funny, like, cats normally like warm spots. My cat is so weird. I have like a little heating pad for her. She hates it. She never lays on it. She loves to sit by the window when it's cold, and she loves to sit in the dark. So, I don't know what she is. She's very strange. So, what has been randomized? Basically everything. So, much like the FF12 randomizer, this is a quasi-open world. We start here in front of Tycoon Castle. We have an airship, and we have access to all of the places in World 1 that we can get with an airship and no key items. As we progress, we will unlock World 2, which is Galoof's world, and World 3, which is the merged world. Considerable spoilers for Final Fantasy V, which is totally fine. What has been randomized? Job crystals, where you get them, is randomized. The items you find in chests are randomized. You can find abilities in chests, where you find magic. The shops are randomized. Correct, yeah, there's no, correct. There is normally an intro, it is skipped for the randomizer. I actually should have checked if leaving the intro in, like, explained the randomizer in any way, but I didn't. So here we are. So, the first thing we get to do is we do start the game with a single job. Oh, they do change. They do call Kryl is called Cara in this one. Yes, and yeah, you can unlock other things. I should have actually changed her name, because you can change her name in the randomizer, and I should have changed it to Kryl, because that is what I'm used to. But for now, she is Cara, or Cara. It is pronounced both ways, depending on who you are, so I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced, because it's not even the official translation of this character's name. So, the only thing we start with is an airship, and we will start with one job. So, let us open the menu and see what job... interesting. So, the one job that we have started the game with is Freelancer. So we don't actually have a job right now. Okay, that... Honestly, I would say Freelancer is kind of mid-tier. Yeah, usually when I'm pronouncing her name, I go with Final Fantasy XIV, because that's the only, like, official pronunciation of Kryl I've seen. Yeah, Freelancer's pretty mid-tier, because you don't get any good abilities, and you don't get any stat buffs, but you can equip anything. Because to be clear, if the game had started us as, like, bards, all we would have is bards. We wouldn't even have access to Freelancer. Yes, endgame it will be the best, so it is actually good that we got it, because if we master some jobs, it'll be real good. So anyway, we're heading into Tycoon Castle. Basically, at this point, we just need to get some stuff. A battle axe? Okay, battle axe. I have no idea what tier of axe that is, because I never use heavy spear, or a halcyon dagger, and dream harp. Okay. Yeah, and at this point, yes, we really... The party is starting off as nothing. They need to get some jobs. But at least the good news is we can start off by equipping... Okay, Heavy Lance is pretty good. Or a Halcyon Dagger is apparently quite good. Dream Harp is pretty good. Battle Axe is... Okay, Battle Axe is bad. And actually... Give me 1 second, because one thing I can do... Let me just... We'll just shift the game a little over. Because we've got the space for it anyway, and now chat will be, even more visible than normal. Yes, and we were starting with Cara instead of Galoof. So, definitely an elixir, okay. We're just sort of running around. Ideally, we want to get something. I'd love to get anything to make my characters a little better. Because obviously right now, I just have attacks. All the legendary weapons in the ship graveyard. That would be very funny. Kunai, a mithril hammer. I mean, honestly, Freelancer might actually be better than normal in a randomizer setting, just because I'm going to be getting a lot of randomized weapons. Is there... I don't think there's any items over here. I actually don't remember where a lot of these hidden items are. And I'm so used to the Pixel Remaster version where I would just, like, open the map and it would tell me if I had all the items. And, for obvious reasons, this version does not do that. Which is a bummer. Okay, there'll definitely be items in here. Silk robe, iron armor. Hey, we got something! Everyone, we got red level 1! We can cast red magic. We don't have any red magic to cast. But in theory, if we get red magic, we can cast the first tier of it. Which version of FF5 is my favorite? Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, we're done with Tycoon. We don't have anything here. That's a good question. And I should have an answer for it. A part of me is partial to the Pixel remaster just because it's the easiest to play. Because it's very, very accessible. But the GBA version has new jobs and a new dungeon, although I don't always engage with those. There's a tracker, but it's just the overworlds, no submaps. Oh, good to know. I did look. I saw there was a tracker and then did not engage with that information any further, and I probably should have. Oh, you may notice I'm not getting any encounters. So encounters are turned off by default in the Career Day mod for some reason I'm not super clear on. But basically, I can turn encounters on or off if I need to grind. Yeah, I'm also kind of partial to the Pixel remaster because it gives... You can set like 4 times experience and 4 times APB, so grinding takes less time. Ooh, a double lance. So that's like the Sylph check? Not Sylph. Sylph? Dragon check, whatever. Oh, I have to hit the... So we'll probably turn encounters on at some points if we need to do a little bit of grinding, but fortunately, we can save our time by not dealing with random encounters, which I appreciate, because it saves... Ooh, Shiva. We got the Shiva magic. Some money and time level 1. Okay. One thing to note about abilities and magic is that it is progressive, which is to say we will get lower levels of things before we get higher levels of things. So like with Time Magic 1, we will get Time Magic 1, Time Magic 2, Time Magic 3, Time Magic 4 in that order, because whatever one we find, it just increments up. Yes, yeah, good. Yeah, the boss experience is multiplied, so that should mostly cover us for the whole thing. Yeah, I think of the versions of FF5, I don't think there's a bad version of it, which is not always the case. Although there's like a mobile version, and I don't know anything about that one, so maybe it's bad. But Darkness Bow. Okay, I'm not gonna like. I'll switch. I'll mess with equipment in a bit. Magic is also incremental. So where there is a clear upgrade, we will get the lower tier version first. So we will get Fire, and then Fire 2, and then Fire 3. But like for Shiva, because summon spells aren't incremental, I don't think in any way. Ooh, Thief Knife. Thief Knife is good. Interesting. Anyway. But yeah, magic is incremental where it makes sense for it to be. Yeah, to be clear, I'm specifically talking about the discontinued mobile version. And I only know it exists because I was looking up some version differences the other day. Right, into the beginner hall, because we can get another mithril hammer, some gil, 9,000 gil. Okay, we got a lot of money. No, we will just have Cryo the whole game. Did I randomize the Omega and Shinryu boss locations? An exciting question. I don't actually know. I'm actually a little unclear if that is a setting and where it is located, so maybe. We're gonna find out. Yeah, yeah, the goblin just... It was his emotional support diamond armor. And I have Brawl, but that's just gonna be weaker than equipping a weapon. Because I have some very strong weapons. So... okay. Sir, move. Everyone get out of my way. Trying to go to the pub. Alright, is there any... No. No. Yeah. Yeah, on the topic of spoilers, like, if you go into, like, a randomizer of a retro game and you're like, oh, you spoiled this? That's... Sorry, baby girl, that's a you problem. If you don't want FF5 spoiled, you should not be here. Not that I'm gonna be, like, doing the story, but... Yeah. It's career day, time to get drunk, everyone. Okay. So, we've gotten all the treasures here, so let's go ahead and check out the shops. These are also randomized. No idea if any of these are good. I don't think any of them are worth spending money on. So let's pop by the item shop. Ooh, potions. Potions are not good in this version of the game, but I'm gonna buy some since I don't have any healing yet. And definitely buy some status healing, because Lord knows I'll need it. What do you got for me, sir? Sword Slap? That's the samurai ability that's not very useful. So yes, we can also buy abilities. They will show up in chests and shops. I'm not buying Sword Slap. Ooh, Haste! Actually, I will buy Haste. I'll buy Sylph, and, you know, I'll buy Goblin Punch. Because... I'm buying Haste because I have Time Magic, everyone. Now my party can cast Haste. I think. Is Haste a level 1 spell, or is Haste a level 2 spell? I actually don't remember. Haste is a level 2 spell. I'm wrong. Well. Ignore me. I fully forgot. You can buy it in the same place you buy the Tier 1 magic, but it is actually Tier 2. So leveling up jobs will give you the normal abilities that you would get for leveling up the job. There we go. So if we unlock Time Mage, we will just be able to learn Time Magic 1 through 6 normally. Berserk ability. Okay, that's interesting. I guess... Do I use that? I might use that, actually. Not on everyone, so I can still, like, heal. But, like, I can give, like... Cara and Ferris are the strongest, so I can Berserk them. All I can do is physical attacks at this point anyway, so who cares? And chat, I am going to put you... Ooh, a Venom Rod? Ooh, Venom Rod. Those break for bio. Chat, I am going to put you in charge of reminding me to save. Because I am so used to the Pixel Remaster version where you don't need to save. Because the game auto-saves every time you do a screen transition. And I know what I'm like. Medicine ability. Is that the one that doubles the effectiveness of medicine? Yes. I know the sort of person I am, and I'm going to forget to save. Okay, so we've got medicine. That's pretty good. I mean, it'll be better when if we get, like, to a point where we can buy high potions. But even just having it for potions is pretty good right now. And we could do more exploring, obviously. There's plenty of more towns. Here's the thing, hoorays. I don't actually trust chat really at all, but telling y'all is the best chance I have. Yeah. For someone to remember. All right. Let us see what our first boss is. This is just the worst fight to have equipped Berserk for. I love being immediately punished for the decisions I make. Interesting. Fantastic. You know what? You know what? This is fine. If I die, I can just take Berserk off. I did save. Yeah, and bosses are scaled, so it is actually fairly weak, and I'm dealing pretty decent damage. But I think if it uses its, was it like quicksand? Yeah, my entire party dies to this anyway. All right. Let's just go ahead and take that off. Just go ahead and take that off. So fun fact, when I was testing this the other day, I fought a few additional bosses on a completely different seed, and of the 4 bosses I fought, 3 of them were Gilgamesh. Okay. Oh, shoot. This is why you shouldn't click as fast as that. So yes, for people unfamiliar, the whole deal with this fight is you need to attack the sandworm itself and not the holes it crawls out of, or it will counter with Demi. There we go. See how easy that is when you're not actively sabotaging yourself? And yeah, as you can tell, the experience and AP, I believe, has been multiplied by a considerable amount. Okay, the Walz Tower key, so we can access Walz Tower. Yes, yeah, there's either 4 or 5 Gilgamesh fights, and I fought 3 of them immediately. Okay. Yeah, we should not need to grind. And we do get the crystals here, and it'll be exciting to find out what they are. Another flame shield, a dancing dagger, rune edge. We've unlocked a job, everyone. We've unlocked Knight. And some decent secondary abilities. Huzzah. And I'm going to make everyone a knight. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to make everyone a knight, but I'm going to make a lot of people knights. If for no other reason than to actually, like, learn abilities. Doop-doop-doo. Rune edge. Go berserk on you. Yeah, only one new job, but honestly, that's fine. We got some good abilities. We got Magic Sword, we got Red Mage. Is the game even randomized, you know? Good question. Yeah, it's a pretty good job to start with. more attack power for the weapons I have, more durability, some good equipment access. Yeah, let me get out of here so I can actually save. Woo! And I think, since that went so well, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep it riding. Although this may be unwise, because then we're gonna have to do the ship graveyard as well, but, you know, I believe in me. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have believed in me. Oh, actually, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, well, that was boss number 2, everyone. Yeah, something. Yeah, Berserk, and I think Ferris has the Rune Edge, which is like an endgame weapon. Oh, that gave 96 APB. Neat. Oh, hey, Jaxer. Thank you so much. Cover, guard. Yep. Oh, and that gives me double grip, actually. Pyramid Page. I don't know what that means, but... It's like, I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Can you two-hand daggers? No, right? I would assume not. What do you have? You have a thief dagger and a flame sword. Let's go ahead. I'll leave Cara and Ferris with Berserk, and I'll give you double grip because you have the Rune Edge. Yeah, so she has 100 attack power, and we've done 2 fights. So this is starting off pretty well. Can I get to a save point? I don't know if there's a save point here. Yeah, I guess that's true. I more meant in-game. Can you dual wield that? Can you double grip daggers? And I don't think so. Come on. Running too fast. Alright, so this round's starting off pretty good. So yeah, if I reloaded if I restarted the ROM, it would be exactly the same. If I wanted to do a new seed, I would have to set up a new seed. Which I can do, it doesn't take very long, but... The ROM is randomized. The ROM does not randomize itself. Shoot. Is this the way forward? This is the way forward. Hold on. Apparently a required key item for the Pyramid in World 3. Okay. Yeah. I went the wrong way. Some money. We love some money. Money. Oh, I wonder... I assume... Do the key items tell me what they do? They do not. They just tell me they exist. Although that may be a glitch, because... I feel like I should be able to select those and I can't, but that's okay. Oh, nope. And don't go all the way down. There we go. Yeah, and the career day, like, fully creates a new ROM. In retrospect, I probably should have made a separate save. Because we are going to have to fight a boss to get out of here, and if I can't beat it for some reason, we might be in trouble, but... I choose to believe we're fine. I choose to believe everything is great. bosses in this game that are immune to physical attacks? High magic level 2. Ooh, Dragoon. And Red Mage? Ugh, game, you spoil me. So let's make Bart's and Dragoon. Let's give you... Time Magic. And we'll go ahead... You know what? We'll make Lena a Red Mage. And still give her Double Grip. Because I think, yeah, Red Mages can still equip the Ring Edge. Did you get the Morning Star chest? Maybe? I don't know where the Morning Star chest is. I don't remember where that is in base game. I'm just heading back to save real quick. Which is somewhere? Where's the save point? Oh, I'm stupid. Just because we got some new stuff and I don't want to have to redo the setup changes if I die. Early Titan could be a nightmare, but Bart's does have jump. So in theory, I would just have to time killing Titan to when Bart's is in the air, and then he will not die. So that is not going to be a soft block. Omniscient could theoretically be a problem. Because at this point, I still don't actually have any offensive magic. Okay, we're fine. We're so Gucci. And let me actually go ahead and haste Ferris. Okay, we're so good. Turtle shell. Trench page, okay. So in theory, that is something that gives us access to the deep sea trench to some degree. I would think Pyrobolus would actually be fine, because you can just let them self-destruct and that solves it. Yeah, the baby trio... No, the baby trio would be fine because we have that Venom Rod. And we could just break the Venom Rod and it would probably one-shot all of them at this level. So I think, in theory, it might just be Omniscient. Could have soft-blocked us there. Because we didn't have any offensive magic. At least I think so. Obviously, I don't know exactly how the scaling works, so I could just be wrong on that. Alright, what you got for me? Soot, which is garbage. Curse Shield. That's a Thunder Bow, Protect Potion. I'm gonna buy some tents. Tents are always nice to have. I think the rest of this is garbage. And I'm actually gonna turn down my volume a little bit, because this is a little loud for me. Somehow. Maybe it's just the music is very loud in this area. What do you have for me? Let's buy some Maiden's Kisses for emergencies. Some Phoenix Downs for emergencies. Ooh, they sell ethers here. That's actually good to know. Ethers are very strong. Especially if we get, like, Chemist. Nothing super exciting there. To the magic shop. Ooh, we'll grab Ice and Mute. Psych? What is Psych? I don't know what this is. I'm sure it was translated differently in the official release. I have no idea what Psych is. Oh, is it Osmos? It might be Osmos. In which case, I'm gonna buy it. So roulette and question are... yeah, I'm not actually sure why I bought mute. I think it was just there, and I'm like, I'll buy it. But no, it's not. Ice is the thing that's actually useful. Question is a blue magic spell, and I think it's the one that deals damage based on how much HP you have lost. So I'm going to leave it, because I don't want to spend the money on it, and I don't have blue magic anyway. And I don't actually think question is a good spell. I don't know if these pianos are a check. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird that you can buy blue magic. Yes, I could have gotten roulette, but I also am not going to. Okay. I didn't know there was a hidden item here, but there surely must be. Ooh, counter. Okay, counter's pretty nice. I think I'm going to not... That's nothing. Glasses. Okay, cool. My party will be able to see again. And equip armor's ability. That could actually be fairly useful. Okay, Psych is Osmos. Okay, good to know. Diamond ring. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would assume getting all the pianos is a check. Yeah, counter behind the counter. All right. And until we reach a key check we can't get through, I guess we'll just keep doing... I have to run all the way over there, don't I? We're just gonna keep progressing sort of along a normal progression path. Until something tells us we can't anymore. Like a boss that is too hard for some reason, or mute sword magic. Okay. Could that be useful? Well, I'm glad I didn't buy question in the shop. I still don't feel the need to have it, but... But at least I made that choice. Alright. And we save. And it is a boss time. Let's see what the next boss on our list has for us. Will you be able to stand up to Berserker? Oh, you're so screwed. Oh. Oh, Carlabos, I regret to inform you you're going to die. Well, that was fun. Getting Berserk and some strong weapons early on may have broken the difficulty curve just a little bit. Well, you still got poison somehow. I did not enable open worlds. I will need to unlock World 2 and World 3. Oh, right. I forgot that this screen just, like, awkwardly changes. Yeah, so far we've gotten... well, everyone's point. You know what? Encounters are off. Everyone, I apologize for the screen doing that. I'm just too lazy to dodge around the poison flowers, as I have demonstrated in prior streams. And I don't want to waste antidotes curing it, so we're just gonna have to deal with this unfortunate screen effect. For just a little bit. Alright. Yeah, this is going surprisingly fast, but that's mostly because we started off real good. Alright, my first stop will be the inn to fix what I've done. Through a combination of laziness and incompetence. There we go. All fixed. Okay, the shop here is... This is the same shop. Lena does love to poison herself. She does it so many times. We'll grab Slow. We'll grab Ice and Venom. Void? Tiny Song. I don't know what most of these are. Yeah, one downside to the SNES version is, obviously... It is a fan translation that is, for the most part, very, very good. The one downside is it doesn't conform all the time to Final Fantasy naming structure, so I don't always know what things do. We already have that. Cover, evade, and preempt. I'll grab evade, because I assume that's blink from most versions of the game. I guess I can check. Evade more attacks. No, I don't know what that is. Whatever. I've already purchased it. It's simply too late to fix. And I think that's all the items here. I don't think there's, like, many items that are hidden in Walz. Yes, yeah, Ice with a sword icon is the magic sword version, whereas Ice with the, like, black circle is the black magic spell. Oh, it's Shirahadori. What? I don't know how that works in this game. Is Shirahadori good in this game? Pretty good, Alex. So far, we managed to randomly start the game as freelancers, so we did not have... Oh. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for reminding me of my ABCs. Basically an elven cloak. Okay, so pretty good, but not, like, essential. Because the only one I remember... Sorry, hold on. Stop. Alex, it's going well. We started as freelancers, so we had no job, and we have found one job, Night. And a few others, because I'm stupid and I've forgotten things that have happened in the last 5 minutes. We have found a handful of jobs. Next. Thank you, Patrick, for reminding me to save, and yes, my only experience with Shirahadori in Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy Tactics, where it is hilariously broken. It should be. Yes, Magic Sword should be progressive, where I find Magic Sword 1, and then 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, I think. Yeah, Knight was in the first crystal, and we've since gotten Red Mage and Dragoon. So we are still missing some key players, but honestly, some of the keyest players, like White Mage, we don't care about, because we don't really have... We don't have any great... Our magic is very limited. Very, very limited. Yeah, Dragoon. It's definitely... People definitely think it's the best class in the game. Let's see... Yeah, you're nothing. I don't think I found anything good here, right? Trying to decide if I should save before I try and take on whatever Shiva is. Okay, we found another summon. You know what? That's actually... So we have a Rune Edge. I think the Rune Edge is the Rune Blade. But I'm actually not sure. Crash. Of all the classes, Dragoon is definitely one of them, yeah. It is, yes. Okay. It has been... Oh gosh. It's probably been 25 years since I've played the RPGE translation of this game. So I don't know. I am much more familiar with the names in the GBA and Pixel Remaster version, because those are the ones I have played a lot more. Oh, it's remove. That should be fine. I don't really... Let me just attack. That is unfortunate. But I have eye drops. Real life job. That would be so funny if someone modified FF5 to just have, like, accountant. Ah, cool. Great, that is another boss down. Flash, I got jump. Yeah, and remove drops remove, because remove always drops. I didn't modify the drop tables, so summons that drop things will drop them. Ooh, steamship key. Okay. Is there an exit here? I'm trying to navigate this game and also read chat, and it doesn't always go great. You mean samurai? You know what? I do mean samurai. Okay. Well, we are done with Walz Castle. We are flying through this. I was not expecting this to go this smoothly. Because, like, one of the test runs I did when I first downloaded this, I started with Bard and unlocked, like, Beastmaster, I think. And I'm like, well, this is not the best combo. Whereas having Freelancer right out the gate means every piece of equipment is useful to me. Okay. Well, let's explore Walz Tower, then. See how quickly we can wrap up an FF5 randomizer, I guess. Cut to like 2 hours from now and I have no idea how to progress. Everything's gone wrong. Everything is a disaster. That's usually what happens to me. This is not... Go up the left one first. I always do that. Armor white magic? That's just protect, I think. So that's pretty good. Having access to protect this early is nice. Berserk white magic. Okay. Did I save? It's probably fine. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. This is really bad, actually. You know what? I think it's fine. As long as Cara and Ferris target different ones, it doesn't matter. Okay. Never mind. I'll just... apparently it doesn't matter what I do. I am... okay. Apparently I'm immune from consequences. Wait. Sir, you're dead. I'm going to need you to despawn now. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, well. Cool. Looks like a Koopa shell. Ooh, a tablet. I got one of the tablets. That's exciting. We love the tablets. Once we get to world... Can you... I wonder if you can access the basement of the... Field Castle on World 2, or if you have to wait till World 3. I actually don't know. Ancient Sword, Kotetsu... That's like the 4th Kotetsu we found. Is that not the 4th Kotetsu we found? 3rd, okay. Thunder Rod, that's a throwable. Heavy Spear, we already have one. Power Staff, I don't think that does anything for us. He is dead. Oh, that's right, you leave out the back. The other thing is there's some sequences in this game that I don't remember properly because I play FF5 with a cutscene skipper. So there's definitely cutscenes that I'm like, wait, where do I go now? Because normally I just skip them. They just get skipped, and I don't know what's happening. Alright. Do I have to do the bit where I get thrown in prison? Kick, aim, white 1. I'll buy white 1, because I think if I then get white 1 again, it'll increment up, but I'm not actually sure on that. Remove, I already have. Angel... I think the big problem is, like, the shops are expensive. So I'm not sure I'm always going to want or be able to buy things from them. I have antidotes, right? I have these. Luck Mallet. Let's buy a couple of these for emergencies. Almost nothing in the game. Flame Whip. That's a really good whip. If I end up needing to use... You know, I'm gonna buy 4 leather boots just so everyone has an accessory. You know what? I'm gonna buy some hats, too. It doesn't. You need to get white levels actually listed as higher to get better ones. Are you sure that's how... Well, because they're set up to be... So there's a setting that increments... that makes the checks progressive. So it doesn't matter what order I find whites in. I'm always going to get white 1, then white 2, then white 3. Sleep Sword. I should actually buy that. Okay, I have no money left. I'm pretty sure it's for abilities because every ability we've gotten has been unlocked in progression order. Which could be random chance, but it seems unlikely. You know what I can do? I am never going to need this many of some of these. In fact, I'm never going to need a Mithril Rod at all, because it's trash. I'm never going to need more than 1 of these. I'm never going to need 2 of these. I don't think I'll need any of these. I just bought some of these. Okay. Do I need to use remove? I'm gonna use it. For no other reason than to get it out of my inventory. There we go. Retrospect, I probably should have, like... It's a setting you... Okay, yeah. I checked it. I decided to enable it because I thought it would be more interesting. Buy some armor. Tiger mask. For the rando. Whereas, yeah, I would have to like just find better versions of each one. Let's see. To the pub. Oh, and if anyone in chat knows, like, where hidden items are that I seem to be missing, please let me know. I don't know where all the hidden items are in this game. So, I am happy to be alerted to their presence. I got better at the piano. Okay, yeah, there's nothing up here. I assume Karnak Castle is still a nothing place, right? I should probably rest, actually. Yeah, I'll rest and then I will save. Thank you, Prinny. Did figure out how to set up one of those like bots that like replies to commands, and you could put like !save and it'll just be like, hey, save, idiot. I think that would be funny. Anyway. Right. Yeah, there's good stuff in Karnak Castle during the escape. Fusion blue magic, so trash. Yeah, we're gonna need to... I don't actually know how the drops for that work in the rando, because that's a missable area. So I have to assume you can either revisit it somehow, or they're not, or they're guaranteed to not be essential. I'll be curious as we go through to see how that's going to work, especially because most of them are monster in chests, so I assume we will still get monsters in chests. I don't know. It'll be fun to find out together. Gaia gear. Ooh, Gaia gear is pretty good. No, that's nothing. Yep. Red level 2. Cool. Cool. I don't know that I actually have any level 2 white or black magic that is useful, but still. I guess it's also less useful because I have red mage. Yeah. It's like, hey, it's 15 minutes now, but there's key items here. Good luck. That would be very funny. Oh gosh, I don't remember. Is it 2 that gives me the item down here? I think that's right. I think it's... No. Ooh, Mithril helmet. Neat. No, 2 is the way forward, isn't it? Okay, well, I need to go back, because I need to get that treasure chest, whatever it is. 4? You'd think I'd remember this. I don't think it's 4. It's not 4. Oh, 4 also gets me somewhere useful, doesn't it? Maybe? I swear I've played this game before. Luck mallet. Trash. Okay. 2 minutes. Good luck. Okay, so it's not 1. It's going to be the last one I checked. It's going to be the only one remaining. Where does this go? I don't even know where this goes. Oh, here. Yeah, I'm out. There are some areas of FF7 that are terrible to... Oh, now I'm going backwards. That's exciting. There's some areas of FF7 that are really rough to navigate entirely because of how like the game is structured with its like with its art style. And Mount Nebel is some of the cave areas are rough. Oh no. 2 or 3? We've reached the true struggle as I don't remember which ones I've done. There we go. 300 gil, so it wasn't worth it. Fantastic. Alright, now we head through 2 to get back to where we were. And we'll get to find out what another boss is. Very exciting. Whee! There's a save point in here, yeah. Alright, let's see what our next challenge... Oh, wait. I forgot there's also, like, this whole room I have to get through first. Whoops. Switch you, then switch you. Killer bow. Okay. Decent enough bow. Alright, what have we got? Minotaur. I don't have healing, so... use a potion. Blocked. I'm sorry, did Lena just deal 1,100 damage? Sir? How did he cast Holy? He's not supposed to have enough MP to cast Holy. What? 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 That... what? He's not allowed to do that. Ooh, I got the dual wield ability. That's exciting. His MP was swapped. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. Now Kryl is 14 levels behind. Ugh, so annoying. And there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I can reload, but that's not going to save me. At least Holy's single target. And I have dual wield, but I don't actually have multiple weapons I want to use with any class. Also, I don't know why I healed. There's a free heal up ahead. We are gonna run... oh, no? Oh, there is a save point. Okay, sorry. The Pixel Remaster has you run through the room with the free heal. For some reason I'm not super clear on, so you have to run back. Yeah, I have dual wield and double grip already. Time Mage. Ooh, I've properly unlocked Time Mage, so that's something. And White Mage, which is something. Monster in a box. Whatever will I do? Especially considering these are the same enemies you normally fight here, and Lena can deal 2,000 damage. Yeah, I'm not overly concerned about this. I might actually end up a little over-leveled for this. Ooh, the drink ability. Heck yeah, we've unlocked alcoholism. I love that. Yeah, with how much damage we are doing, this is going to be just free. It also means there were crystals here, so we probably need to do everything. Wow, Cara is weak. Oh, why did I jump? I did not mean to jump. Alright. Diamond helmet, that's pretty nice. Ancient sword is fine. Ice 2, sword magic, okay. Equip swords ability, that's fine. 10,000 gil, love it. Monster in a box. Stop giving me these, give me the Gigases. Because I can one-shot the Gigases. Or Gigases? Whatever. Cara, please stop dancing. Yeah. Okay. Wizard Rod, I don't know that that's useful. But yeah, we're clearing this out so fast. This should be fine. Oh, that's the Magus Rod? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I guess I need to go over the other side. Yeah. No encounters definitely means this section is much easier than it otherwise would be. Remora Summon. Maybe? I don't know what slash is. I think that is what it is. But I also don't remember what that does. I'll be honest, I basically never used Ninja in FF5. So the only ability they have that I remember what it does is, throw money. Because throw money. Bard's Clothes, okay. And the Aura Halcyon Dagger. A Soul Cannon. Anyway. Oh. I actually didn't expect that to kill the Soul Cannon. I thought I just like broke one of the sub-components of the cannon and not destroyed the cannon fully and completely. Alright then. Anyway, Trident, Equip Rods, which and a Dark Hood. Okay. Yeah, the party is me and the party is confused. Hood, plumed. Okay, so everyone's got equipment. It's like, oh, well. Alright, I guess we continue on. I feel like at some point the bosses are going to catch up to our equipment in Berserk, and we'll actually have to like strategize, but for now at least we're just chilling. I'm a ninja. Thanks, Jexer. What did we... Oli was not paying enough attention. Okay, we got White Mage, we got Time Mage in there. That's what it was. Passes on the level X. Oh, it passes on magic stat? Okay. Probably still not useful, but in theory I could give Equip Rods to, like, Lena. Ooh, summon level 1. To boost her magic damage as Red Mage, although I don't know that I would do that. Oh, that reminds me. Was Trident not good? Trident is not good. I'm mistaking Trident for a different spear. Hello, not Ifrit. How you doing? Titan. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh, Equip Rods also lets us break rods. Good thoughts. Good thoughts from the team. We stole a potion. And, okay, cool. Yes, Earthshaker damage check. That is why I had Bard's Jump. Because I wasn't sure how much damage that would deal, but I knew Bards can't die in the air. Ooh, a high potion. And I've learned Vampire. And Equip Bows. Alright. Oh, if I don't have Ifrit, can I get through here? I might not be able to, actually. I cannot. We have reached our first, We have reached our first key item check that we cannot pass. Huzzah. We have to leave. We'll have to come back to the ancient library later. How do I... It's bottom right. That's right. Because we do not have Ifrit, so that door will not let us pass. Yup. And then I just... Yeah. Anyway. But that's okay. We're so strong, there's so much we can do. Go ahead and heal up. I'm trying to think what we actually have. Progression-wise. Hear You Call? I don't even know what that does. We don't actually have a lot for World 1. Now that I'm looking at it. But let's continue with what we've doing and sort of pretending this is a casual playthrough. Yeah, still way more versatile than the FF12 run, which was getting lean at some points. This is just an inn. This is not an item shop, so that does nothing for me. Item shop! Hello, sir. Garbage, thank you. Piano, hello. You're doing great, Bards. I'll check the armor shop. Equip harp. Yeah, we're gonna not buy that. Ooh, the trainer crystal. And you know what? I'll grab HP plus 10% and analyze too. I shouldn't need them, but we have unlocked another job. Look, trainer. Probably not gonna use it because trainer can be strong, but it's real fiddly, and I don't feel like it. Katana. Okay, trash. I already have red magic one. And I have red mage, so if I need to unlock it on everyone, if I need to unlock higher level ones on other characters, I can just do that. And also, we have yet to find any of the good ability, any of the good magic that actually makes red mage good. I don't... It's one of these, right? I don't know. What? There we go. Yep, no worries. Push button. There probably is a Skull Eater here, but with encounters being off, we're not going to run into it, because that's just a random encounter. Arrow? Okay. If we ever get blue magic, we've got a decent chunk of blue magic. Some money. We love some money. And final check is Ice Brand, which is a sword that I think is worse than the swords I have. Oh, no, that's actually better than the Dancing Dagger, which I'm actually kind of fine with. The Dancing Dagger can deal good damage if you hit the right dances, but it's usually not great. Except in, like, the rare cases where you need to rely on it. Yeah. It's going to be very exciting to see if we get, either any of the classes I'm like, yeah, let's get those. Over to Crescent. Let's go ahead and save before I forget. And hello. Wow. What an asshole. I don't even know why I talked to him. He's apparently happy my boat sank. Anyway. Garbage. A lot of these shops are actually looking similar to one another. I wonder if there's like a finite number of different shops they have that all get like randomized together, maybe? Is there something over here? Nope. Hello, hello. Yes, please teach me song. Okay, well, this bard just taught me a mission. So that's something I've now learned. Yeah, I'm guessing that is correct. The randomizer is just like these like 6 shops are all the same. So they are all randomized in the same way, which I'm fine with. I don't need the shops to be completely random, but it does just mean I will find a little less stuff to show up. Yeah, we've already done that. Let's go armor. Or any of these items? I don't think so. Regal cut? Oh, high potions, everyone! We found high potions. I don't know why I bought 1 Maiden's Kiss, but we're gonna buy some high potions as well. Because at this point, I still don't have any healing magic whatsoever. Oh, Berserker. Ooh, HP plus 30%. Alright, so I have Berserker, and I have... Yeah, imagine having high potions. Oh, and it's so nice that the game gives us high potions at a time where they're, you know, useful, and not, like, another halfway through the game from now. I definitely have not talked at great length about my complaints about item access in this game. Enough that people are probably annoyed. But yes, we have high potions now, so we have good healing. And because we already unlocked the medicine ability, those can heal up to 1,000. So that's actually very, very nice to have. No, trash, garbage. Is this... This is Bart's house, that's right. Okay. I click here. And then I talk to you. Hey, I've unlocked steel. Okay. I'm probably not going to do any stealing, but I could. Let's see, what you got? I guess I'll buy Bolt and Stop. Toad could be useful. No. There are a couple bosses in this game that are vulnerable to Toad. Hey, Ifrit! I don't know if that counts. Ooh. Bird off. Alright, I want to buy... You know what? No, I'm not buying Aqua Rake. It's not very good. After the Sandworm fight, because it doesn't actually scale that well. No. It only has the SNES for the SNES classes, so none of the, I already have that. Ooh, Vitality Song? I'm hoping to never need that. But... there's really nothing good I can sell, is there? Can you sell Dark Matter? I can, but I don't want to. Sell an elixir. Are these good? I'll sell one of them. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I'll buy this just in case I need it. It would be nice if Shop Ifrit. It might. I mean, we're gonna go back and we're gonna find out. We're gonna head back to the ancient library and we're gonna see if this works. Oh. Sorry, I'm too used to the pixel remaster. I just tried to go diagonal. And when you try and go diagonal, the game actually just says, "What are you doing?" It turns out. What bosses can be hit by Toad Frog in this game? The only one I can think of offhand is Garula. The boss of Walz Tower, you can turn into a toad. Which is very funny because it can actually cast Toad back at you, or back on itself to cure itself. But if you cast it enough, it'll run out of MP. Yeah, I missed the mini-map. You can Toad Helicarnassis? Okay, I'm like, really? Yeah. Yeah, Helicarnassis uses Toad on you, but Garula you can Toad, because I think that's what I did for... Black Mages only, I think I toaded. Or maybe it was Blue Mage? Okay, so Shop Ifrit does not count as Ifrit. So noted, everyone. Just to confirm, that wasn't like an item I needed to use, right? I wouldn't think so. Ifrit is not an item you use in the base game. I just wanted to be sure that that was not the case. Oh, no, you don't have to use Ifrit as an item. I was not responding to your chat, Withering, but that was a good question that I also had, and the answer is no. Okay, so we can't do Ancient Library. I assume I need a key item to activate this. Yeah. So I guess next on the list then would be here, right? Yeah. Do I have to do all this stuff, or can I can just run up here? Thank you. So, Sam, I think it would just be... I think HPMP would be the only thing that would carry over. I believe, like, any, like, abilities or, like, actual, like, affinities they have should not carry over. Let's go over here. No. Pull the lever. 6,000 gil, and the Conjure ability. I think it's just HPMP for scaling, and their stats. Their stats will also scale so that they're, like, not dealing end-game damage. Let's go ahead and save in a second slot so I don't get stuck behind some boss here. Whee! And then I go here. And then... do I just do this? Yes. Okay. What do we got? Oh, we got Shiva. Eat burrito. We're just gonna attack. Wow, Lena is dealing so much damage. Yeah, I will be curious if any of the, like, end game... if any bosses we fight later on cause problems. Oh, Cara is healing Shiva. That's a problem. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem, but that is a tiny bit of a problem. Yeah, and I can't change her equipment, so she's just going to kind of be a little difficulty modifier. The good news is Lena deals so much damage that Cara cannot possibly keep up with it. An ice rod, okay. I have obtained a Mughal suit, which is, I think, technically a key item. Okay. Can I... Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure... Can I go to the meteorites now? That's a fun question. I'm actually not sure where to go next. Mughal Village in World 2. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm not sure if we can do the... Okay, okay. Can go here. I'm like, And next on our murder list is Gilgamesh 3. Ooh, Gilgamesh 3. I missed. Let's haste on Lena. Ooh, I stole the Genji gloves. Nice. Oh, you didn't actually summon in Kido? You didn't, oh, okay. Well, bye Gilgamesh. Nice to see you again. Mirage radar. I assume that lets me access the Mirage Village. Oh, this is not the, I need to go this way. In World 3, so not useful right now, which is fine. But since... Yeah, she has the Rune Edge. She has the Rune Edge and she has double grip, so she is dealing a lot of damage. I guess if the meteorites are fair game... No, steal and loot items are not randomized. There are settings in the randomizer to randomize them, but I was a little confused on exactly what some of them meant. So I didn't want to, like, mess anything up. Carbuncle. Okay. Yeah. That is the big problem with, any boss that has access to high-level spells is going to be really dangerous. Because the spells still have, like, the same base multipliers. Ooh, I stole a wall ring. That's exciting. Yeah. Okay. And I would kind of like... Does anyone remember where we bought Phoenix Downs? Oh, hi, Grim. Not a ton. We've done a bunch of stuff. Doom. Okay, Doom is fine. So you still just learn the spell. If you have learn, you just learn the spell as normal. It is not a check. Okay, can you stop killing Lena? Trying to keep these idiots alive. Yes, we saved before I came in here. Yeah, we found my one weakness. Instant death attacks. Meanwhile, Bartz and Lena just gonna spend a week. Phoenix Downs were in the first shop. Okay. I know they were early, I just couldn't remember exactly where. I stole another wall ring? Alright. I'm fine stealing multiple wall rings. Turtle shell. And that gives me Lamia's tiara. I think that's equipment, right? Oh, he has two forms. Oh, you're so right. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, it is, it's dancer equipment. That's right, because he shows up as small Carbuncle and then becomes big Carbuncle. Alright, we're gonna buy some Phoenix Downs. And the exciting question is also which shop they were in. Let me heal. I really should have made a note of which shop had Phoenix Downs, and I simply refused to. Oh. Sword Slap. It's definitely one of the early towns. Nope, sir. No. The Phoenix Downs are at the shop that sells them. Thank you so much. Maybe it was Carwin. Maybe Carwin had them. Because they were definitely early. And I bought them. And then my brain... You're helping. I appreciate that. This is garbage. What's bad is I've also forgotten where high potions are, so I just don't remember where anything is. No. Oh, hold on. There's also softs here, so I'm gonna buy those real quick. Hey, there they are. They are expensive, but I found them. Oh, wait, I already rested. Okay. Yeah, at some point I need to look into the ancient cave for FF5. I was looking at there are similar sort of like roguelike versions for the FF4 Pixel Remaster and FF5 Pixel Remaster. But they have not been updated since the game's updated in 2024. So they're broken and don't work, and that's devastating. Because I would love to experiment with those, but I tried to get at least the FF4 one working, and it simply does not. Oh yeah, this is the one where I have to go in. Because there's a big monster. Me struggling with stairs for realsies. Oh, it's the Sergeant. Oh yeah, but there is an ancient cave randomizer for FF5 GBA. I think it is. There is like a roguelike mod for FF5 as well. For GBA, but I was hoping to get it working on Pixel Remaster, but they would need to be updated to work. And I wouldn't even pretend to know how to do that, so... I don't know why we're listening to such chill music in this boss fight, but... Actually, I do know why we're listening to this chill music, because the Sergeant fight doesn't change the background music of the Karnak escape sequence until he shows up as Deathclaw, and then it becomes the boss theme. Corna Jar. Forged sword. What? I don't know what that means. Alright, and I assume that's... Oh, makes it easier to catch. And forged sword, is that the Excalibur? Yeah, I could have done randomized music for FF12, but I decided against it. Alright. This is the last meteor. Oh, also, hello, Tara. I don't know if I said hello when you showed up. Yeah, Cornago Gourd. For all the monsters I'll be capturing. I do have, yeah, Forged Sword. My guess is it's the Excalibur. but I'm not sure. Oh, hello, Helicarnassis. We were just chatting about you. Well, joke's on you. I have Toad. That didn't work. Is that not how Toad works in this version? Okay, well, Toad didn't work, so instead I'm going to use my big... Oh, I stole a light staff. That's pretty good. Instead, I'm going to hit you for 2... Oh, well, the fight's over. Who knew Rune Edge was really strong, actually? Neat. Sandworm bait. Okay, we can do the sandworm. Well, the thing is the steals aren't randomized, so these are just like the normal steals, but I guess we're fighting these bosses way sooner than you should, and then getting the normal steals you would get for the end of the game. Which is very funny. I'm not even trying to steal, it's just the thief knife is the best. Is the best weapon for Ferris to use. Right. So we have Sandworm bait, so that's going to be our next port of call, as it were. I actually don't remember what you need to do to unlock World 2. Because World 3, you have to beat X-Death. Alright, have a good one, Aberlal. Ooh, need to wake up in 3.5 hours. Well, hopefully you sleep well. Alright. Ooh, Leviathan. That could be a problem. I mean, it probably won't be, but it could be. Adamantite to unlock World 2. Okay, that makes sense. I'm a little concerned if Leviathan used Tidal Wave, it'll kill me. Because I don't know exactly how its scaling works. A third wall ring, okay. Well, I have exciting news about World 2, everyone. So, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can do before I leave? It occurs to me I have not yet been to this town. So I might as well check out this town. Walz Castle basement. We did Walz Castle basement. We can't finish the ancient library. We did Tycoon. Yeah, we fought. I don't remember what. We fought Shiva. I don't remember what Shiva actually was, but we did fight that. So we can't do Ancient Library. Do you go to the Flying Ronka? That was my question is, I assume you still go there in the randomizer? Shiva was removed, that's right. Cure 2! Chat! Sorry, I shouldn't shout into the microphone. Chat, we have Cure 2, we have a healing spell. Everyone be excited. Forest outside of Istra. Yeah, I know Ramu is in the woods by here. I just don't actually know if that counts as a check in this version. Because normally all he does is drop himself, which he already does. I already have these anyway. Oh, Black Chocobo Forest. You're so right. That was the thing I forgot. I did I even thought about that when we were by Crescent Island. I completely forgot to actually stop in. Okay. Actually, do I already have Sleep Sword? I already have Sleep Sword. Okay, yes, I did. I already bought that, so we're good on that. I thought I had, and then I was like, let me double check. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can go to the Flying Fortress now that I have the Animantic. Okay, so first, do things one at a time. Go here. You circle around the flowers in Istri for a treasure? Really? Huh. Oh gosh, he's Faye. Slumber Sword. Okay, we've gotten Slumber... Oh no, this is probably the actual sword that inflicts sleep. And the Mug ability. Neat. I fully forgot about the Istri Fairy Ring. I may not have even known that ever. Okay. Bye, Chocobo. Anyway, let's go back to Istri. Istri. Steel Pool is not randomized, so everything will still have the same stealing they normally do. Okay, well, I didn't really circle around it, but I did, Yeah, so there is a setting to randomize steals and drops. I did not enable it because I wasn't sure exactly what, like, full randomization meant for that. My concern was that it would increase, like, so everything dropped. Everything. And that is not what I wanted, so I wasn't exactly sure, so I just didn't. Alright, so what we are looking for is we're looking for remove. I don't know if this is even a check, but we're going to find out. Ow. And we're only going to try this for a little bit before we give up because I'm bored. So, whatever, if there's a boss here, they better show up soon because I famously am not an especially patient person. He might only show up if you have Ifrit, maybe? That could be. And while I did buy Ifrit in the shop, we've already established that that does not unlock the Ifrit gates, as it were. Alright, I will do one more random encounter, and then I am moving on with my life. And maybe we'll have to come back here later, and that's fine. Okay, we're done. Okay, so let's go deal with the Flying Fortress. Let's see here. Turn the encounters off. Love an encounter toggle. More games should have encounter toggles. Okay, and the secondary defenses apparently destroyed themselves, so we just have to deal with the cannon. Which is a Chimera Brain, so, ooh. That's gonna hurt a decent amount, yeah. Which may actually be a problem, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I see. Some idiot miscalculated a little bit and left Kryl with an ice sword on. I see. So the problem is the cannon has a ton of HP, and especially when I'm healing it, I'm a little concerned that I'm going to die. I guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to reload. We have died. I'm reasonably confident I just saved. Well, yeah, I get... To be fair, it's not really a miscalculation to leave her with, Ice Brand. It's just, you know, a thing I did. Let's give you the Slumber Sword. Sure. Oh, you know what I should do? Who's healing? Why would anyone be healing, Tara? But actually, yes. I forgot. Cara and Ferris are only knights because I only had knight, but I should actually change her. And in fact, I'm going to make her a white mage now, so she can start learning white mage things. I don't know why I didn't think about this a while ago. What do I want for you? Let's give you Conjure as a secondary because it's funny. But yeah, she has a magic stat 21 points higher than Lena, so she should actually be able to do some very good healing work. And now she can hang out in the back row. Equip shields would probably be the smart play. But I think it's funnier to Conjure. No, they didn't add... Conjure is the mastery ability you get for Summoner. Ow. Alright. Cryo tried to latch, didn't work. Everything about that sentence is upsetting. Yeah, the reason you may have forgotten that Conjure exists is because it's trash. But it is funny. Oh. Okay, well, let's just... How much is she healing? She's healing a lot better. I just need to go. Phoenix down. Here too. There we go. I'm going to ask you to stop doing that. But I am going to need to cure. Ah! Nope, I'm dead again. Little Jerk just has a... Chimera Brain is actually kind of scary when it has, like, 14,000 HP or something. Mini Blaze? What is that? Okay. That's okay. I still have... Oh, I stole a Dragon Bang. Yeah, I actually don't know if multicast reduces its efficacy just because you multicast, or if it like takes into account how many people it targeted. Okay, no, we're good. We can do this. Don't need anything. We can just do this again. Because the new plan is I need to cast Haste on Kryl immediately. Let's go ahead and cure 2 so I don't have to revive you. And then we haste on Kryl for healing. Okay. Haste on Lena for damage. Yeah, see, this is the way. Ow. That's actually totally fine. The mistake as ever was trying to use the Conjure ability because it's trash. And then we haste on Ferris so that she can... Okay. Yeah, we're so good now. This is the nice thing about haste, is it is really strong. I am running a little low on MP, which is actually a little concerning. There we go. Is Chimera Brain not heavy? I think Chimera Brain's heavy. I actually don't know offhand. Oh, I learned Aqua Rake. Neat. I forgot, everyone has learning by default. The submarine key, okay. That does not anything for us until World 3. Oh, it's weirdly named Frost. Oh, that's very strange. Ogre Axe, okay. Okay. Ooh, Healing Staff. What's that gonna cost me? Nothing, okay. Cara gets the Healing Staff, so I have consistent healing. For free. Kaiser Knuckles, okay. Alright, have a good one, Pretty. So ogre, yeah. Eh. Double grip ability, a thing I already have. Although I think I only have that because I have the Night Crystal. I don't think I otherwise got that. And just everyone learned it because Night was the only crystal I had for a bit. Whee! Chimera Brain boss isn't heavy. Oh, good to know. I don't know if that will ever... I don't know if that information will ever help me, but it's good to know. Ooh, 12,000 gil. My Brave Blade stats are going to be crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've run from... Did I just dodge the drop? Because I definitely walked on it and the tile opened and then I didn't fall. Slumber Sword, Iron Helmet, Magic Sword 2, Silver Armor, and Elven Bow. Okay. Magic Sword 2 is pretty good. That might actually be something that ends up getting some use. Oh, I did. That is true. I did run from stuff trying to get the, Oh, Geomancer passive. Okay. That must be one of the passives that just everyone has in the rando by default. There's a couple of those. Oh, I probably should have actually healed before I came in here, but that's okay. I'll just use a tent. I don't think I've ever equipped the Geomancer's passive, so I genuinely did not know how it worked. Because why would you? Why would you ever? Just don't run into the traps, I say, as someone who always runs into the traps. Wait, no. I want to go down here first. Power Ring? EP. Aw, someone's EP. I'm sorry, you're equipping the Kaiser Knuckles? Huh. The Kaiser Knuckles actually apparently give you a decent amount of defense. Alright, well, I guess this white mage is gonna have the Kaiser Knuckles equipped. Which I'll be healing. Oh, the EP is stronger than the Rune Edge? Yeah, but I think I want to equip the Rune Edge because it uses MP to deal more damage. Oh, 2 Let me go back and save. Yeah, just like I never step onto poison flowers. Literally ever. Not in FF5 and definitely not in Bravely Default 2. I would never do that. Just as soon as the area exists and can be found, I'll run into those poison flowers. Will YouTuber be a job class so you can relate to them? Yeah. No, that's not the way. Not the way. This is not the light. This is the way. Alright, what boss will I run into here? One must wonder. Oh, Great Claw. Rude. At least I have 2 people who can cast Cure 2. Let's go ahead and haste Lena for those big damage. Can't hit Bards, he's a Dragoon. Anyway. I'm gonna press the Conjure button. Because the Conjure button's funny. It dealt 200 damage. It's really bad. It's just the worst, but I love it. Ooh, Coral Sword. I don't think there's any world in which that will ever be useful, but... Oh, that was fun. I wonder what the... if I have to deal with the second phase. I would guess no. Alright. Shrine page, okay. Yeah, but so the problem is I am fighting the boss the Coral Sword is currently useful against. The problem is I don't think it's actually more useful than the Rune Edge is. And Led is the only one who who can equip it. Control. Interesting. My controller does not appear to be working. And I'm trying to decide if that's an emulation problem. So hold please while I do some troubleshooting. Sometimes this controller just decides it's not real. Yeah, I gained the control ability and lost control immediately. Incredible. Let me just... map to that button. Guardian Ninja Crystal. We love the Ninja Crystal. So chat, I am gonna have to do... Okay, I need... Hold on. Oh, no. Okay. 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 And then I need... what is it? Is it Y? No. I mapped the wrong button. Hold on. I'm going to fix everything. I just need to exit the game real quick. And then I can turn the controller off and back on again, and it should work. And then I will have to real quick remap some controls. So hold, please, for just a moment while we hang out, looking at this black screen with chat on it. Because sometimes technology doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Did I have to go into Bluetooth settings? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we love technical difficulties. Now my controller will not connect. So we're having fun. If this doesn't work in just a minute, I can plug in a backup. Okay. One moment, chat. I'll return in just a second. You try and get a nice controller, and then it breaks. Okay. Back in, let me just... Oh, good, now, nope, cancel. Ah! Are you doing this to me? Now this controller has decided it's going to enter every input ever. I love technical difficulty so much. Oh, I do also need to feed my cat, but I will do that in a second. Okay, hold on. Gotta exit the game again. Yeah, it is cat feeding time, but I will feel better once things are working. Okay, they're not working. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna have to make this work. Because now it doesn't think this controller exists at all, which is always fun. Why does everything break? So I'll have to figure out what buttons to put. Okay. I will be back in a moment. I need to go feed my cat. So everyone behave while I'm gone. Alright, chat. I have returned. And I just need to... do a couple quick things. You know what? This is probably easier if I do it this way. Yeah, hands back on, everyone. And someone in chat was like, this is why you don't rely on Bluetooth. I would love to use a wired controller. I have so many things plugged into USB ports that I don't think I have any free ones for a controller. Because turns out when you have like a capture card and an audio interface and 3 external hard drives, you start to run out of USB spaces. Anyway, so we have completed the Flying Fortress. That all went great. I think then we are done. So I have tried a USB hub, and that is what I use for some of my devices, but the controller I use is a PS5 controller, and if you try and plug that into a USB hub, it doesn't know it exists. It pretends it doesn't exist. So it's a fun time. Anyway, we can now go to World 2, or we should be able to. If I have been told correct things, yes. Alright, and we're just in World 2. And I guess we'll just head into this castle real quick. And see what is in Zadats' castle. I don't remember. Yes, open world rando for FF5. Ah, okay. You don't have to do the book thing. I assume there'll be some items here. Oh, maybe just the treasure chest? Ice 2! It's exciting. Finally getting some offensive spells. I can't imagine they're ever going to be able to compete with Rune Edge, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. Comet. Okay, Comet's good. We love a good Comet. Let me check. Okay, Cara still... Kryl still has a ways to go before she has white magic up high enough. Oh, you're right. I do have... You know what? Yeah, let's actually change Bart's into a Dragoon. And by that I mean a ninja. I'm still gonna give him time magic so he can cast haste, but now he's very fast. Double Lance is not back row compatible, right? I don't think it is. But that way he will be able to deal some pretty good damage. Correct. Okay. That is what I thought, from my recollections from the Thief Ninja run I did, was it is not actually a back row weapon despite having a similar icon. Which is fine. He should be fairly durable anyway. Okay, white level 2 ability, that's fine, I guess. Not really that exciting since I already have White Mage, so I can learn that if I need to, but, you know. Mo abilities, mo beta. But there should be new shops here. Fire is good, float is good. Time slip can be good, although I don't know if it will be. We'll buy the 2 Megas hats. Because getting their magic stats up could be very, very useful. Okay, so apparently the Dark Hood is just better than the Megas hat, so whoops. And the Circlet's better than that. Okay, well, the Megas hat is bad. Turns out. Oh, and Cara has the healing. The Double Lance is a very confusing item. Ooh, Drain Sword. I can't afford it, but... Ooh, and they sell elixirs here. That's really good. And those are pretty cheap for elixirs. Drain for 16k. Is there anything I can sell to afford that? I mean, I can sell these 2 Mega sets I just bought that I don't need. I'm not going to use these Ancient Swords. Because they just don't deal enough damage. Realistically, I'm not going to use axes or hammers. And I shouldn't need 2 of these. Okay. Rain Sword! Now when Ferris attacks things, she'll heal herself. How very exciting. What do we got? Jump, Black Time, all trash. Titan is fine, but way too expensive. Another place to buy high potions? I think they're more expensive here, though. Alright. Zadats Castle, all in all, is fine. Nothing too exciting, but some okay things. Can you spare the room to double hand on Ferris? You know what? I probably can, now that I'm thinking about it, because she has Berserk, which is what I've been using, but as you mentioned it, dual wielding is probably just gonna give her more damage anyway. Yeah, that's gonna deal more damage. Give her the Epi, or Epee, so that she doesn't risk elemental kerfuffles. Alright, so, first, I want to see... I have a tablet, and I'm kind of curious if I can go into the sealed castle in World 2, or if I need to wait until World 3. And this would be easier if I could read a map. Even just like a little bit. Okay, it's over here. Over here. And down here? Further down? Further over? Further up. Oh, here it is. Found it. I found the place I need to be. Because this might be locked until World 3. I don't know. Obviously, I just don't come in here in World 2. Okay. I do not have rapid fire or aim, sadly. I assume these are random in what they give me. Let's find out. Oh. Did that just give me the assassin dagger it said it was going to give me? That just gave me the assassin dagger it said. Okay, so these, they are randomized, but they will tell me what they are. Why is it? Okay. But they will tell me what they are before I open them. Okay, that makes sense. Judgment Staff. Genji Armor. Interesting, that's not loading anything, so I don't know what that is. Alarming. Remora Shote and the Leviathan Esper. A bunch of level spells. Oh, it's showing me the progression. It'll give me level 4 quarter, or level 3 flare, or level 2 old, or level 5 doom, depending on which ones I have. Yeah, so Sylph, Carbuncle, Phoenix, and Sildra are progressive. And I think I have Sylph, but I think I bought it, so I don't think it counts. That's trash. Sage's staff is pretty good. I don't think I have any of these. Crystal Helm. So I think I'm gonna go. I think Genji armor and then Crystal Helm is what I'm gonna go. But in the interest of silliness, okay, so it gave me nothing. So scan was in the last shop, but I don't think that counts for progression purposes. At least I'm not sure if it does. Okay, so the blank one just gave me literally nothing, I think. Which is funny, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna go get the Genji armor, and we'll just... I don't feel like reloading. So Dragon's Fang, I think it's just a Dragon's Fang. It's a mix item. So, trash, basically. Stop doing that. Drain Sword. That's really just air. To be fair, it might be a duplicate of a check we already have. Would be my guess. I am speculating, but... yeah, I'm thinking it is stuff we just already have. So it's like, what do you want from me, baby girl? Yeah, no, the legendary weapons just give some nonsense. Which is fun. Do love nonsense. Alright, what you got for me? Garbage, thank you. About you. Oh my gosh. Hide, black 2 and black 3. Probably not worth it, because I have red 3. Interesting. I did not know that was there. Magic shop. As Titan... oh, these are going to be the same as what's in ZZat, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because they're the same shops. There's the same shops. Alright, to the item shop. Yeah, so I suspect tablets cannot be in the sealed castle. Because you could end up accidentally locking a tablet behind a tablet. And I assume the rando is designed to not let you do that. Okay. None of those abilities are very good. And these are all trash as well. Okay. Nothing too exciting here. I feel like one of these is this. Ah, that's right, there's a piano here. Bartz has to continue his piano lessons. Yay! Yeah, so the problem with animals is it's only good at the very start of the game before you even have access to it. Alright, so... oh, we do have access to Mughal Village, if I can find a landing spot over here. Because we have the Mughal suit. Okay. I think I still need to... why is this Mughal suit here? You know what? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't need to know why this Mughal suit is here. Oh, hold on. Now I need to talk to you. Dragon Whip? Okay. I don't know what that's about. Now I definitely don't want to know what this Mughal suit is doing here. I don't like any part of this. Ooh, bio. Sleep. Enhancer. 12,000 gil. Ooh, a holy spear. Neat. Okay, can I leave, or do I actually have to... I should talk to this Mughal. I don't know if this is a progression thing. Okay. These Mughals were ready to do war. How do I leave? Oh, it's down here. Alright. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? I guess we go... Is the big bridge a thing? Do we need to go into Exdeath's castle to do, like, the rescue sequence of some kind? Oh! Hello. Hello, Dragon and Submarine. Welcome to the party. Okay, no, I can't go in there. Okay, so we just skip that whole... Well... Surely we have to do the big bridge. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Because there's a boss there. Yeah, I hear you call. Oh, there's a key for it. Yes, hello, welcome the Great. Well, I could do that. Let's go... Ooh, am I gonna get the shield before or after? That's such a good question. I think the answer is it's going to depend entirely on whether I remember. Okay. I already have bio. I don't think I need any of that. Oh, now I'm having... Magic shops will be the same. Yeah, I know the shrine page isn't present in World 1. I already have it. Yeah, because I think in a casual playthrough, I think the Flame Shield is better than the Aegis Shield. Like, by and large, although I could be wrong on that. I'm trying to think which one I would get if I choose. The normal answer, though, is unless I know I need one of them, I just sort of... It's a question of whether I find it first or not, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If you go back, you can sneak into the counter and get an item. Go back to where and how. If you could clarify that, because I'm not sure exactly what that message is for, because I've been running around. Back where the old man is in the item. Oh, the old man room. Okay. Is it really bad that I don't remember how to get there? Like up here. Yeah. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I told you about the shrine page. Thank you. Look at the guy on the right. There's... Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, he gave me a morning star. Cool. Thank you, chat. I genuinely did not know that check was there. So, because my controller is misbehaving and I have to play on keyboard right now, my cat has returned to my lap, so now my keyboard is, like, awkwardly sitting on my stomach. So I am currently, like, playing this with, like, T-Rex arms. And it is shockingly uncomfortable. So... if you need a so I hope everyone appreciates that, that description of what is currently happening. And I don't think there's really anything here, right? It's fine. You're actually fine, and you're outside. You don't even know it. Ooh, good T-Rex emote. Alright, we're done with the castle. Can you do Drakenvale yet? I think so. I don't think there should be anything blocking Drakenvale, which is sort of my next destination. I'm gonna check out this town, because... give me 1 second, I need to stretch my arms a little bit. Don't glare at me, cat. You decide to sit in my lap. This is the life we both signed up for. But I'm coming here because there are actually, different shops here that I want to take a look at. Yeah, that's the normal shop. Ooh, you know what? I should buy some more tents while they're there. Oh, actually, I should buy these Revivifies as well. These are, holy water. I think I've already gotten this. I'll buy MP plus 30%. I can't imagine I'll ever use it, but... more MP can be useful. Anyway, time for Drakenvale. Yeah, there's a save point. I'll save inside. Level 2 summoning ability. Fun, fun. Better than what Kryl has currently. You know what? That is actually a good point. Conjure is funny, but it's not actually good. Is anyone else... You're double grip, you're what I want. You're throw, time, you're good, you're doing it. Okay. Shuriken. Okay, I have a single throwable. We should be on the lookout for throwing items as well, now that we have the ninja class. And somewhere here there's an item, right? Is the bone mail? It's on the skull over here. There it is, Guardian. I already have one of those. I don't even know what that is. It's... oh my gosh. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's what I'm hoping for, Alex. Kadachi. Guardian is a caretaker. Good to know. Thank you, Bearded. Trying to think of what bosses we don't have. We have not fought yet. Summon level 3. Okay, we're getting some nice summon access. Killer bow. I think down is the save point, right? How's my MP looking? Yeah, I should be fine. If I die, I'll reload and fight the boss again, but I think we should be good. Unless it's something truly rancid. One to the right. Hello! What we got? Oh, that's so bad. Oh wait, I have float. Never mind. False alarm, everyone. We're fine. Let's go ahead and... 689. Oh. Stop missing. You know what? I can actually use Berserk, can't I? We'll just cast float on anyone. Doesn't actually matter. As long as one person is floated, he'll always use 100 Gs. I'd love it if my party would stop missing also. That'd be great. No, we're gonna Berserk Lena too. Just Berserk the whole party. Nobody needs to do anything other than attack. What's funny is I think this catastrophe has the exact same amount of HP as like the regular catastrophe in Exdeath's Castle, because it's not very much. Smoke, image, white 3, white 4, equip swords. Ooh, a soft. Another tablet! Heck yeah! Alright, so Ferris has mastered Knight, so we're done with that. What am I feeling? Interesting. Let's see if I can do this actually. I think. Did we just make her a ninja? Yeah, we'll make her a ninja, and then... Oh, and then I'll give her equip swords. Then she can do basically the same thing. Enhancer and Assassin. Yeah, you know what? It's probably better that she deals more damage. Chat, I also solved my dinosaur keyboard issue. So I no longer have to have the keyboard on my desk. Because I keep a half keyboard close at hand for PC gaming purposes. So I now have my half gaming PC on the left side, and my full keyboard on the right side of me, so I can push buttons on both of them. So now I don't have to have my arms in a little dinosaur configuration on my chest while my cat is here. And yes, for those wondering, my entire setup is a disaster. Thank you for noticing. But it works. For me and my nonsense. Alright. Yeah, it's basically I have one full keyboard and a half keyboard, and I'm using both of them. Alright, so we have done that. That gave us another tablet. Was there anything we actually cared about with the tablet? I don't think there was. I'm just gonna ignore it. There's nothing progression related, certainly, so... So no, I am not leaning back because I'm on a couch, so I can't lean back. And I can't put my feet on a desk because it's actually a coffee table. Which I could try, but there's not actually any room because of my second monitor. For tablet, well, the tablets also open the shinies in the basement of the castle. And there is a crystal helm there that I will want to grab, as Das says. I just don't feel like doing it right now. But I will need to pop back there at some point. I think everything else was bad. Was bad or just, like, not super helpful? Sir? What's happening? Oh. Alright, weird. Anyway. Goodbye. Goodbye. The song is so good. I think that death proc was completely unnecessary, but that's fine, I guess. Oh! It's Gilgamesh One! We found Gilgamesh, everyone! Goodbye, Gilgamesh! I think that's our second Gilgamesh. Black suit. Okay. How do I leave, actually? I'll head down here. I assume I just, like, advance the thing. No? Interesting. Oh. There we go. Apparently you have to leave and come back and talk to the dragon, and then you're good. Yeah, I kind of still thought it would give me a check. So I believe the end boss is not randomized. If I'm remembering correctly, X-Death 2 and Neo X-Death are not randomized. I could be misunderstanding that. Okay, by default, no. And I'm pretty sure I left it at no. Alright. Time for Barrier Tower, everyone. To see if we can continue crushing this randomizer. You know what? Let me actually save here, but I'm saving over. I'm making a new save. And I actually don't know if the monsters and chests will still be here. Garbage, monster box. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to kill this. But we'll see. Because on one hand, these dragons are very strong. On the other hand, I am also dealing a lot of damage. Okay. I don't even know what level I am. I have not been paying attention. Level 28, okay, so not like super high level or anything. Actually, I have no recollection of what level you're supposed to be for here. Because I kind of just wing it. The only fight I know is Neo X Death. Level 40 is usually what you should aim for. Now, will I be able to beat this dragon? Probably not. Because it just used that. Because Atomic Ray is real strong and scary. Yeah, that tracks. That's usually how these dragon fights go. The question is, can important checks be blocked by the dragons? That's the actual important question to ask. I can skip the first one. Air knives are fine. But not, like, essential by any means. Oh, but I should probably try to kill the second one. Meh. To be fair, I think I was wounded a little bit, because I was not... Ooh. Yeah, this is probably not going to work either. In fact, I suspect this will work even less. But we'll see. You know, I probably do actually have flame shields. I think I have at least one. I don't know if I have multiple. I may. Ew. Alright, we're gonna wait. Go there. We might end up being fine anyway. I think that's all I need to keep you alive. And that's a little snug, but I think that should be okay. Yep, Kryle's probably dead, yeah. Okay. Try and get her back up, and you know what? I have high potions somewhere in this inventory mess. Now is a time to use one. There we go. Stop doing that. Keeps critting. Very, very rude. Just burning through my Phoenix Downs that are sold in Carwin, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, which I should. We've bought them several times. Okay, Thunder is better, because it hits everyone, but it doesn't kill anyone. There we go. We're level 5. Mirage Vest? Okay. So yeah, I don't think any of those are going to be essential items. Oh, this is not the way forward. Now I'm trying to remember, is there a save point up here? I feel like there should be, but I don't know that there is. That's a monster in the chest. A smarter me would run back and save. A dumb me... Oh, it's just a Yoichibo. Oh, okay, there is. There is a save point here. Old NES name Crystallis? Oh, that is not one I'd heard before. I'll have to check that out. Zelda clone with RPG leveling. Interesting. Okay, I'm not overly concerned about this fight. Alright, so I was correct to not be worried about that fight. Apparently the first boss is not immune to instant death. You learn something new every day. Bracelet? Is the bracelet what unlocks Exdeath Castle the Second? Trying to remember. just instantly dead. Trying to think, is there anything else? Yeah, I'm surprised it isn't just coded as a heavy enemy to make it immune to that regardless. Because, like, I can't imagine there's any way you could possibly inflict death that early in the game, right? No, there's definitely not. I don't know why. Alright, well, I can't access Guido's cave. I'm assuming that's intentional and I need a key item to do that. So... I assume I also can't access the Forest of Moor, because I would need the Guardian branch. I think I will still pop in Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to think of any reason they would need... Because I don't think there is anything you can do at that stage in the game that would be impacted by the heavy flag. So there wouldn't even be a reason for them to do that. Sure. 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 Let's see. I'm assuming these are all empty, but I actually don't know. Oh, piano. Found another piano. I mean, I found an organ, but we're gonna pretend it's a piano. So, I think that might be the last piano other than... Is there a piano in Mirage? I want to say there is a piano in Mirage. In which case, there's Mirage, and then... the first town whose name I don't remember offhand. That you can't access until World 3. Oh, garbage. Okay, so Mirage and then... Ooh, Thief. Garbage. Okay. Monk. Ooh, Monk and Hunter. Does this give me anything I care about, actually? Because I know... Monk is really only good for HP plus 30%, which I already have. Oh, Hunter's gonna give me Rapid Fire. If I don't find it somewhere else, so I should probably buy that. These are garbage. Okay. Yeah, I don't think any of the bows I'm gonna get are gonna be good enough to be worth using in general, but getting Rapid Fire is definitely worth the effort. Does the Rune Edge work with Rapid Fire? Does anyone know that? Because I don't actually know that offhand. Monk is dead. It's definitely one of those, if I mastered it, it could still be useful. Guardian Dagger? Okay, well, I'm never going to use these whips, because whips are not very good. Yeah, because I'm just thinking, because the Rune Edge, like, uses MP as, like, a special effect to auto-crit or something. I forget exactly what it does, but to deal a bunch more damage, and I'm not sure if that works with... I'm gonna confirm real quick. I'm almost certain I can't... Yeah, okay. There's not really any reason I would be able to enter here, but I assumed I could not. But yeah, I wasn't sure if Rapid Fire would trigger that, or if I would need to switch her to a different weapon. Because yeah, I do have the Enhancer, if that is the case, so... where is... yeah. I also assume I need a key item to access Guido's Cave. Because I can't access Guido's Cave. And so I'm assuming it is a key item and not me just somehow, like, missing the cave every time, which, you know, bold assumption for me, but I think that is the case. Ah. I have not actually destroyed Barrier Tower, have I? Interesting. Well, let's go turn in these tablets, because I'm trying to think of where I can even go right now. I'm really trying to think of what options are open to me as far as, like, key checks are concerned. Sure, we'll see if we can get some better summons. No. You know what, I'll grab this one, because eventually it's one step on the way to Holy, I guess, and then the Crystal Helm we need. Which is right here. Cool. Although I actually don't think anyone can currently equip the Crystal Helm, but... because everyone is... Steely classes. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Stop equipping the epee. He's equipping the Rune Edge. It's very good. Alright. What are we doing? Let me see. What key items do I have? So I've used the Walz Tower key, use that, use that, use that, use the submarine key. The bracelet, I think, unlocks Extet's castle, but I haven't actually, like, broken Barrier Tower yet. I assume there's an item I need for that. The pages I can't do anything with. The Mirage Radar I can't do anything with. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. I don't think... Ferris doesn't really need ninja. Because I already have dual wield anyway, so yes, you're correct. That is true. I don't have access to... We'll go equip sword, I guess. So I have to be missing something, because I don't know... I don't know where to go. I'm just using this, I just want to confirm... Okay, yeah, I do not have access to World 3. I didn't think I did... I'm trying to think what checks are even left for me to be able to do. Let me... Let me real quick just confirm I'm not stupid and I'm not just, like, missing Guido's cave entrance. Somehow. Do I have to, like, land on the island for it to sink? Oh, I did not do the underground river. You're so right. I sure didn't do that. I completely forgot about that because I was so excited to just head over to Mughal Village. But yeah, no, there is like a thing here you do. World 3. Anti-barrier and bracelet, then defeat Exit. Okay, that is what I thought. Anti-barrier gets me into the castle. Bracelet gets me to the harder castle. That's right. We need to head through here. Yeah, it's already sunk. I was pretty sure it was already sunk, but you must need some item to access it, because I'm almost certain that I did, in fact, try to access it, and it did not work. Yes, this is the Super Famicom version. I mean, technically Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and it's the RPGE translation of that, but yeah. Alright, what do we got? It is Liquid Flame. Which is actually a little inconvenient. Do I have ice? I don't remember if I actually... Well, let's just attack and see what happens. Because you're going to counter everything, which is a little bit of a problem, actually. Because those counterattacks are actually doing pretty good damage. And by good, I mean bad, because I want them to do no damage. We did pick up ice, too. We did. So that should actually deal some pretty good damage. The only thing I'm not actually certain on is if it's going to deal more damage than just Lena's basic attack. So we're going to find out. So let's do an attack first. 2,500. Okay. Okay. And the tornado I need to attack with a weapon. Oh, it's dead. Alright, anyway. I guess I never realized how little HP that, Black Mage Crystal. Okay, that's not helpful. I mean, it's not unhelpful, but it's not really helpful either. Oh, well, actually, so, with that done, we are actually going to be calling it for today. Before now and next Sunday, I'll look through the key item logs just to make sure I have a path forward on what we need to do next time. As we continue this career day shenanigans. And again, that is going to continue Sunday, because Sunday, going forward for at least the foreseeable future, while we test out the new programming schedule, is going to be randomizer and other associated silliness. There will be a community poll going up either tonight or tomorrow for what casual playthrough we will be starting on Wednesday. So if you're looking for some casual gameplay silliness, make sure to check that out. Either check out the poll to vote, and then we will be diving into that Wednesday. So thanks everybody for showing up. Hope everybody had fun. Thank you for reminding me to save many, 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 many times, because I will try to forget, and also just reminding me of all the other things I should know and simply don't about this game that I play a lot of. But with that, have a safe trip home, everybody.